Hello, this is Keith, the Touchdown RV guy. Keith, the RV guy. Today we have a special guest. We have a president and founder of a RV platform we want to introduce you to. Let's bring them in. Moses, are you there?
Yes, I am. Yes, I am.
Awesome,
Thank you
awesome.
for
Thank you
having me.
very much. Thanks for joining us. So let's start off just kind of telling us a little about Mango RV.
Yes, it was somewhere around 2018 that we took a little trip with my family, and we went places and we enjoyed the obviously the ride and the people we met along the way. So we came to the realization that there's a community out there that love RVs and the outside, the outdoor kind of life, and
Right.
we like it. And then we decided that okay, we should probably own our own. It was a rental that we had, so we
Okay.
decided to own our own RV the same year, 2018. But then obviously with work and everything, it's not very possible that you would be traveling all the time.
Sure.
Hopefully later on when we retire, that kind of thing. So with the RV just sitting around, we thought that what we could rent this RV so that it could pay for itself, even the parking fees and everything with itself. So
Right.
and we did that, and we saw it was paying for itself and also bringing some residual income to us. So we thought it's a good
Sure.
thing.
Right, right.
Mm.
Yep, that's awesome. It's funny. Our stories are pretty similar.
Okay, great.
Yep, we bought an RV and found ourselves not using it as much. So that's kind of with the seed that was planted to kind of start the company. So tell us about the name Mango. How did that come about?
Yeah, mango is obviously everybody knows it's a fruit, right?
Right.
And and we where where we came from, we came from a country of Sudan, and
Okay.
we do have a lot of mangoes there. It's the most popular fruit over there. And here, when we came over here, uh, we thought apple was the most popular fruit over here. So we tried to
Right.
liken it. Okay, what's the popular fruit over there? Mango. Over here is apple. So we decided to call, you know,
Right.
mango.
Right.
Yes.
Right. Now that's awesome. That's awesome. Yep. So just what do you think what do you think the desire, like what made you guys want to take that initial RV trip?
Yeah, the initial trip, basically, like I said, we came from somewhere, and there are places in this country that if you just keep flying around, you'll miss it all.
Right.
So we decided to
Right.
just take a road trip so that we are relaxed, we can stop, sightseeing. So that was
Yes.
the initial, to see the country, just take
Hmm.
a long trip. We here in Texas, you can take one straight to, Arizona, and you see so much along the way.
Right.
And obviously this is a long trip, and we like to stop by, and you can just cook, do whatever, go to Walmart, buy stuff, and it's just fun.
Right.
So it's like one of those that you don't think about destination, you think
Very
about
true.
fun. You just go without even okay. Like we stopped here. You can decide right now. Okay, should I, go right or go left? It doesn't matter.
Hmm.
You just go.
Right.
You're just enjoying, the land, and So that was
Right.
the main thing that made us,
Awesome.
take the
Yep.
trip.
That's great. That's great. Now, when you first start renting your unit out, now, do you use one of the other platforms? Uh,
Yes, yes.
okay.
We did use the two main one. I'm not sure whether you'd like me to mention their names or
Oh no,
not.
that's not. Yeah. Yep.
Yes,
It's they're
yes, yeah.
competitors.
They're actually two big ones. Yeah.
Right.
So we use them, and after a little while, we decided, you know what? I think we can also be able to do this thing where we could
Mhm.
have our own platform, you know, so
Right.
that we
Right.
don't have
Right.
to deal with commission, all those things out there. So then, decided to to transform ourselves and create our platform, MangoRV.com.
Right.
To build a platform, a marketplace like that, it takes a lot of time, resources,
Hmm.
people, so we have that going. We are at the tail end of finishing the
Okay.
website, but it's already operational, from
Right.
you can go in there, rent an RV, go through the process. If you're an owner, you make you can get your money coming in,
Right.
so it is complete, it's operational. Yeah,
Yeah.
and I would say that it has been operational for probably 8 months.
Okay. And that's
Yes.
awesome. That's
Yeah.
awesome. I mean, I love that where first you rent the RV, now you actually create the platform. So
Yes.
that's awesome.
Yeah,
That's
it's
really
it's
awesome.
important.
Yeah.
It's important to obviously like rent RVs because it gives us the idea of how the platform works, because those platforms we use, they actually build it in a way that you can do a lot of things yourself. You don't need them to hold your hand through the process.
Right.
So it gives us the knowledge that, what, hey, this can be done.
Right.
So rather than starting from scratch, okay, like today I need to build a website, gonna be too much learning in the process. So we already learn, and then we're able to talk to our developers, say, okay, I need it this way, this way, this way, that way. Yes.
Right. Oh yeah. Yep. That's awesome. That's awesome. Well, cool. So, what are some of the future plans? I mean, how big? I mean, do you have to be in Texas to list on your platform, or like I'm in Indiana? Could I list on the platform? How does that work?
Okay, so basically, what happened is you don't have to be in Texas or in San
Okay.
Antonio to lease. You can actually lease anywhere in the country. We
Okay.
started we started you know we started here in San Antonio. This is basically our home.
Hmm.
So basically, they say you gotta start growing from your home, and then you grow wider, because if you started right away, all over the place, you not this is the first time you're doing something, maybe
Right.
it's so difficult to control. So we need to start small as we
Hmm.
progress. But the website is there. Anybody in the country can
Hmm.
actually log in, and they can put the pictures of the RV, write their little stories about the RVs, set their own price, and that,
Right.
just like that. And you'll be in Indiana, you can rent right there in your little, your town right
Oh
there.
yeah.
Yes, so
Right.
you
Right.
don't need to be here to rent.
Yeah. That's awesome. That's awesome. Well, Mose, you sound a very savvy businessman. What's your background?
Actually, it's still business. I'm a pharmacist by training, and
Okay. Okay.
I work, still as a pharmacist. And
Okay.
pharmacy may not sound like business, but obviously it is. So when it is, yeah. That we don't want to say we sell drugs, but
Right.
medicine. But it is a process. It's about customers
Hmm.
and about a product. So our patients
Right.
are our customers, and our
Hmm.
medicines are our product.
Right.
And it's the whole thing is all about customer service. And I learned that there, because if I don't treat my customers right, oh, there are so many branch places they can actually walk to the next corner store.
Right.
So from that work that I'm doing, I learned how to bring those skills to this kind of business.
Right. Right. Yep.
Yeah.
That's great. That's a great analogy.
Mhm.
Yep. So again, you guys rented that first RV, and then when you went to go buy one, I mean, how was that process?
Okay. Yes. Yes. So it actually, I would say that I was fortunate. I had this little boy that used to go daycare, and then this other, fellow also I met over there with a son that goes to the same daycare. So we
Hmm.
started talking, and obviously first thing he asked, like, what do you do? What do I do? And I told him what I was doing and what he does. He told me. And he
Right.
actually, when I met him, he had already two RVs. And I
Mm,
was like, what do you do with those things, man? Like, having one is great, but having
right.
two, why two? Because I didn't know the idea of renting it out, you know.
Right.
So,
Right.
so I got it from him. He told me
Okay.
the idea, and the good thing is he lives in the neighborhood too. So we actually like working together. And like I said,
Nice.
we from 2018 to today, we own Mango RV own five RVs, of
Okay.
its own. And this, friend also has five, and we are adding in. So
Nice.
it does make us a little bit different from the other platform. The other platform, they only have platform, no RVs. But
Mm-hmm.
for us, we have platform plus RV.
Right.
For example, if somebody like another different owner rents their RV, something goes wrong with the RV, they can call me and I say, okay, you know what? We have an RV that is part of the platform. We can give it to you. But for the
Right.
other, platforms, when an RV is broke, that's it. There's no help for you. But
Right.
we
Right.
do
Right.
have like okay backup plan for that.
Oh
Yes.
yeah, yep. No, that's a great point because we actually get a lot of calls where somebody just canceled on me.
Exactly.
We get a lot of calls and we're able to normally able to help them out if we have something available.
That's right.
Yep,
That's right.
yep. That's awesome. That's awesome. Yep. So any and I think I just saw some news that you guys just moved into a new location or open a new location.
Oh yes, yes. So this
Yeah.
is our second month. We got
Congrats.
an office, in February, and we had always loved, and we'd be like, oh, I wish we could have this thing. What's that thing? My friend would say, they call it brick and mortar. you know. So and so now we're just like we're leasing a brick and mortar, and we're really so happy to have
That's
it
awesome. Congrats
because
on that.
we do have walk-in customers. People drive around and say, oh yeah, that's RV rental. Wow,
Hmm.
it's a different concept because people know of Enterprise, Alamo, all these car rental place, but they never had the
Right.
idea of RVs could be rented. So now
Right.
you have
That's
people
true.
who just walk in, they walk
Right.
in and
That's true.
ask questions, and then oh yeah, I'm gonna do that. Yeah,
Oh
so
yeah.
it
Yep.
is good. We love that.
Yeah, it's funny. I have a funny story about that. When I first started, I rented just from like a storage location, and I wasn't as savvy as a businessman. I put the rental storage place address on my website.
Yeah.
so so you talked about those walk ups. So I had people walking up to this storage location looking for me.
Yes,
So
exactly.
so so needless
Yeah,
to say,
I
I
know
got
what you
a
mean.
I got an angry gram in the mail talking about get your stuff out of there. So that was
Yes, that's right.
so that was
Exactly.
a
So we
funny
have that
story.
one all covered, so it
Right,
feels
right,
good.
right. Oh
Yeah.
yeah, awesome, awesome. Well,
Mhm.
good deal. I appreciate your time. This is a great idea, and I'm glad that you guys reached out and you connected, and then hopefully I'll get my RVs on you guys' platform, and we
Absolutely.
can kind of continue to see how we can work together and can continue to grow and get the word out about Mango RV. So, any
That's
last
great.
any last thing you want to now, I did have one question for you.
Yes.
So this is my platform is really geared towards those first time RVers. So
Yeah.
if you recall back, I think you said 2018. How was it driving the RV for you, if you recall, dumping the tanks, understanding when to use the water pump, when not to use the water pump? How was that first time for you and your family during that trip?
It's quite a learning experience then, but we actually, because of the interest of having a smooth vacation, smooth ride with the RV, and everything to do with the RV, we took the time, at this age, right? Everything is on YouTube, you know.
Yes,
So
right.
we actually prepared. We read, and we actually read general stuff about RVs, but then we also narrowed it down to the particular RV that we were renting.
Nice.
So
Right. Right.
we took notes also. So it's all about preparation. So we did prepare
Yeah.
well, and when we had the RVs, we were actually, we had to, we had to tell the owner of the RV that, what, let me try to do as if I'm doing a walkthrough, and correct me if I'm wrong. This is how I'm
Okay.
gonna simple things like black first, gray later,
Right.
stuff like that.
Right.
So
Right. Right.
we
Right.
went through all that kind of thing. Like our particular RV, you had to pull the brake. What do you call that? The you know
Emergency brake.
yeah, emergency brake. You have to pull
Yeah.
it up for the
Let the
slide to
sides
go
out.
out. The
Right.
engine has to
Right.
be off, stuff like that. So
Right.
yeah,
Right. Right.
preparation does help a lot. We are on our platform. We are actually writing uh, user manuals.
Mm,
For because all the RVs, there's certain things that are common, the same, but there
right.
are others also that differ from one RV to the next. So we are writing all this stuff so that the renter can look at it, and we also going to try to have them in video form like YouTube. They can watch, so all
Nice.
this, and they can watch as they go out there, you know to fine tune on something. Yeah, so
Right.
that's how the experience was. But I
Right. Right.
do recommend renters to take time to to understand the workings of the RV
Hmm.
to some extent, because when we send an RV out, we spend about an hour doing walkthrough, so
Right.
explaining basically everything. And we are also behind in terms of when they call, we are behind them. We support them. They call, oh, I forgot this, and then we would remind them, okay, remember, and then they get it.
Right. Right. Yep. Cool. And one last question for you. So, as far as again, if you kind of reflect back on your first trip, how did you decide where to go, like destination wise? And what
Yeah,
advice would you give people again, preparation?
like, okay, it's we narrowed it down based also on the vacation time we had,
Hmm.
and and how far the places were. And then we went not really too far, just about an hour or so from here, a place called
Okay.
Big Bend. Yeah. So,
Gotcha.
and then
Gotcha.
obviously there's the Grand Canyon. That's we have not done that yet, but that's coming up. That is already in our radar, and
Nice.
all those other places out there. Yeah,
Right.
it's
Right.
there are a lot of them. In the internet, where you can just get all these campgrounds and read about what are the attractions there. So yes, those are the things. So it's quite easy, and what we're doing now is also we had a blog that we put in our website,
Hmm.
whereby we would be writing about the all these destinations, these
Right.
attractions, and that would also help the customers, the renters, to decide where they want to go.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
Right. Awesome. Awesome. Well, Moses, I appreciate your time today. Thank you for sharing information about Mango RV and all the good things that you guys have coming down the line. So we look forward to hearing more great things.
Thank you so much, and to our listeners out there, please check us out at mangoRV.com. And thank you.
Awesome. All right. Thank you.
Great. Thank you.
All right. That was another edition of the Touchdown RV podcast. I'm Keith, the RV guy. Great platform, Mango RV. So definitely, if you're looking to rent your RV out, definitely you can use that platform to do that. They rent RVs and have the platform. So that's definitely a great combination. So great. Thanks for tuning in again, and we will talk to you soon. Thanks.